How are you? This is Kyle again from Velocity Sports Performance in Norwood. It's my buddy Rob. He's going to help demonstrate another exercise that I would consider a progression from PVC hip hinge that we did last time. What this is going to be is a PVC single leg deadlift variation that will be one of our original exercises to progress an athlete towards doing actual weighted single leg deadlifts. Alright, so Rob's going to get set up. I'm going to kind of give you the goods and the bads and the do's and the don'ts, and then we'll have him actually perform a couple repetitions. So what we're looking for in terms of the setup, the PVC pipe setup is going to be the exact same as when we did the hip hinge. We want 3 points of contact in the head, the shoulders, and the butt. Only difference this time is we're going to use the bench as a blocker for the knee. We don't want a lot of excessive knee travel forward across the toes. So what I instruct my athletes to do is set up like he has, lean back a little bit, with about 3 to 4 inches between his knee with a vertical shin positioning and the front of the bench. This will prevent him from accidentally squatting as opposed to truly hip hinging and moving through his hip. In terms of the actual movement, what he's going to do, one leg is going to stay planted on the ground. In this case, it's going to be his right leg. Right leg? Yeah. Other hand up. So, Rob actually had it set up wrong, which is a good coaching point, right? Whatever foot is down on the ground, I want the opposite hand on the top of the PVC pipe. That's going to be important in terms of our setup for our next progression when there's a band involved with this. From this point on, this foot staying planted, Rob's going to try to essentially do a hip hinge, but let his left leg swing back and move as one with his torso as he drops through his hips. What you're trying to look for, back to the top, is if the athlete is actually moving and opening up through their hip, or if they're really trying to push forward through the bench. That bench will kind of give you that guiding point, and the hip opening is pretty obvious to see. You're going to try to coach that up, and if at any point that hip does start to rotate open, that's my stopping point essentially for the exercise, and we're just going to have the athlete work through that range of motion. Again, in terms of PVC pipe, good neutral cervical column, good core engagement, doesn't lose it on his tailbone. Try one more time. And in Rob's case, pretty solid and sturdy through the hip, not too bad. And that's going to be all for today.